Hey guys, and welcome back to this Chelsea FIFA 19 career mode where we continue to be played by inconsistent form. Really impressive win in the last episode, followed by really easy win for Arsenal at the Bridge. But today it's all about the Champions League, and having already won the Premier League title in this series with Chelsea, it's fair to say that the Champions League is our priority. We've got Basel in the very first game, and I'm really OCD. I think, how you perform in the first game of the Champions League really sets you up for the rest of the group stage. So we'll be doing everything we can to win it, and our inconsistent form has led to a bit of a tinker with the tactics. We're away from home, which is going to make it very, very hard indeed. All away games in this competition are difficult. Loving these. As you can see, we are away from home as well, which is going to make it very difficult. Champions League, Europe's top club, away from home, hostile atmosphere. It's going to be a tough game. And of course, in this series, it's our first experience of a Champions League game. Look at that. How nice that stadium looked, by the way. Basel v Chelsea, Stadion Europa. Champions League graphics package looks amazing. I'm not a fan of that ball, though. I know that's the Champions League ball, but I don't like it. It's a 4-4-1-1 formation for Basel. Player that I remember, Stocker. He's going to be the danger, I think. So like I said, change of tactics, 4-2-2-2 for this one. Hazard and Leon Bailey behind Icardi and Mbappe. That should be enough to score some goals at least. And without both Christensen and Rudiger today, they're both suspended. That's the thinking behind putting Azpilicueta back in at centre-back, because Basel come down flying at us early on and force Kepa into a save inside the opening 6 minutes. But yeah, big blow to be without those two centre-backs, but Azpi can play there, so it's adequate cover. I didn't quite think Zuma was ready for the challenge just yet. Icardi sees the run of Bailey. Bailey's quick. Look at the pace. Cuts back as well. Leon Bailey looks to finesse one. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper. Let it go, Mauro. Let it go. Set pieces. Could work in our favour. Mauro Icardi. How about that? Bullet header. And 12 minutes into our Champions League campaign, we've got a 1-goal lead. Really good delivery. It was an outswinger from the left foot of Bailey, and that is a bullet header into the top corner. Basel coming forward. Azpi chasing back. He's got the wrong side of his man. Stay goal side. Azpi. Cross comes in. It's headed away. Big header by Maguire, who is absolutely clattered and has stayed down, which could be a problem because we're short on centre-backs for this game as it is. Hopefully he'll be all right to continue. Here goes Hazard at the other end. He's overrun it. Has he? No, he can stand the ball up to the back stick. It's headed away. Mbappe was arriving, but good defended. Ball is played inside. Kante might nick that, and he has, but he's given the ball straight away back to Basel. And they can come forward again. Sergio Roberto concedes a free kick in a dangerous position. Could be whipped in. It's clipped in. Doesn't win the header, Roberto, but a comfortable save in the end for Kepa. Defending to be done. Alonso blocks across, but when the ball drops loose, we're always second to react. Into the box, Harry Maguire, massive challenge. Had to get that right, and he did. He conceded the penalty in the game against Arsenal, but that one timed to perfection. Can we make anything from this now? Mbappe's peeled away. Not like that, he hasn't. Although the ball is it's cut out. Here's Eden Hazard. Turns, got Kante to his left. Icardi making a run through the middle. Bailey making a run on the right-hand side. Ball is slightly overhit, but Bailey will get there. Can he beat his man? He looks for Mbappe. Mbappe into Icardi. Icardi doesn't know what to do. Little layoff. Are we going to create some space? We're laying it off. We're going to hit the shot. It's terrible. Jorginho should do better than that. Into the second half we go. Still leading from that Icardi header. I was going to say Mbappe, Mauro, whatever. It's Icardi's header. 12 minutes on the clock. But other than that, it's not been a great display once again. But Basel's chances have been limited. Nothing clear-cut. We defended quite well. I just don't want to get caught, and I don't want to get complacent as Icardi looks to bend one in. Wasn't the greatest effort in the world, and a comfortable stop for Hansen. Here's Leon Bailey. Oh, tell you what, they've given it straight to Mauro Icardi. It's into the box, goes down. Referee! Seriously? Come on, man. I think the reason that wasn't given is because Icardi was honest and stayed on his feet. Had he have gone down? What's the difference? What was the difference? Basel coming forward. They're coming into this game a bit. I don't want to go walk about with Harry Maguire. Stay goal side. Spreading the play to the left now. Sergio Roberto goes infield to try and help out. Shot comes in. Very tame. Easy save again for Kepa. Got a throw in then. Here's Hazard. It's a bit congested. Gonna have to go back. Kante. Ugh. Don't lose it there. So he finds Icardi. Icardi through. Leon Bailey. Bang. 2-0. That was a really, really well worked goal. And I think that's Leon Bailey's first goal for the club. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he loves it. Really patient. Kante into Icardi. First time finish from Bailey. You're not going to save that. Oh, it's a lovely ball. We've got him behind for the first time here. Riveros cuts the ball back. Oh, brilliant stuff from Sergio Roberto. Headed away. No, it's going to roll through to Kepa. Every effort they've kind of had, or any chance they've created, the ball has rolled harmlessly through to Kepa. On another day, though, we could be punished for those sort of defensive lapses. He looked to come forward. Hazard sets off on his bike. Hazard, tired is he? Or just not quick enough? I don't know. He's won the ball back. Here's Mbappe. Been pinched. So with the points hopefully in the bag, ready to be carried back to West London, Hazard and Mbappe go off. Hudson-Odoi and Wilfried Zaha. Come on. Here's Hudson-Odoi. First involvement for him. Little step over, showing his confidence. Just going to keep running at the defenders here. They keep backing away. He's played it through. Icardi knocks it on one more, looking for Zaha, but it was blocked, and then he had the snapshot, and Hansen made the save. Nearly another goal there for Mauro Icardi, but good build-up play. Nice little injection of skill and pace and confidence by Hudson-Odoi. Could be in here, Hudson-Odoi. Can he sneak it? Oh, that finish. That finish was a joke. Really quick feet. Callum Hudson-Odoi off the bench to score his first senior Champions League goal. He jumps the barrier and celebrates in the open space with pretty much the entire squad who are delighted for him. But that finish was so neat and tidy. Keeper come out, and then before he knew it, one touch, two touch, back of the net. This has got a similar sort of pattern to the last episode. Nice, convincing win against a team that play in half red, half blue, and then we go back to Stamford Bridge and then get battered. Hopefully that won't happen, but clean sheet would be lovely here. Kepa makes a save. I don't think he knew much about it. That's the first real clear-cut chance Basel have had, and we might have another one because Zaha has sprung the offside trap. Wilfried Zaha looking to go round the keeper. He does do that, and they force him wide. Surely that's a foul. They've clipped my heels. They've clipped my heels. Who cares? Basel 0, Chelsea 3. Could have gotten the score sheet himself there. Zaha did everything right. I feel that was a penalty. It wasn't given. That's 2 penalty shouts in this game we didn't get. But we've come away victorious. 3 goals and 3 points. Not sure when this happened. He suffered a pulled calf. Leon Bailey. Seemed alright to me. Scored a goal in that game. Didn't pull up injured. But he's going to be out for the next 2 weeks, which is a bit of a blow because I feel like he'd have got momentum off the back of that goal. So back to Premier League action now at Stamford Bridge. We take on Leicester. Sticking with a kind of similar formation. It's a 4-2-3-1 this time with Zaha playing just off Icardi in a free role. Just looking how Leicester line up. It's going to be a back 4. And then Lucas Leiva, the old Liverpool player, and Kramer in midfield with Gazal, James Maddison, who I like a lot, Ocampos and Slimani in attack. Right, Premier League is where we've been faltering so far this season. A couple of defeats in our opening 5 games is not good enough for a team that wants to defend its title. So we're looking to spring back to winning ways here today against Leicester, who are the lowest scoring team in the league this year, as Mauro Icardi very nearly gets a shot off straight away. Christensen looks up, picks out Eden Hazard with a lovely ball. Icardi making a run. Oh, Hazard. He's got on the end of that. It was a loose touch. Icardi's in the middle. There's a man at the back stick. It's Mbappe, and he lifts it over the crossbar. It was a difficult one to take on the half volley. Just had to keep it down and get over the ball. He tried to redirect it into that far top corner. Got it just wrong. They're taking chances at the back, and Hazard's won that back again. We've got options here, we've got options here. I've laid it off. Wilfried Zaha, it's blocked. That's going to hurt. Falls to Loftus-Cheek. Blocked again. Some last-ditch Leicester defending. Now Icardi with the effort. Straight at Schmeichel. Should have made more of that. I didn't make the right runs. I should have gone sort of towards the byline with Hazard so I could cut it back to Mbappe. There's no way they'd have been able to follow both of us. We're going at this Leicester defence again, though, with Mbappe. He lays it back to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Wilfried Zaha. On one more. Hazard. Touch. Block. Save. Hazard again. Into the back of the net. Nothing the sliding defender could do about that. And Chelsea lead here after 25 minutes we've played. We've got the lead. Hazard is in fine goal-scoring form this season. That's the one thing we'd have criticised him for last year. Not enough end product. But you can see, already, that is his 5th Premier League goal of the season. Ball is played down the line. I think Gazal might get there. Kennedy doesn't stop the cross. Kepa, an unconvincing punch away. Mbappe helps the ball on though. Zaha will pick it up in that free roll today. Here's Icardi. Hazard on the left. Hazard's got beyond the defender. Has he got the pace to go all the way? Anyone arriving at the back? There is. He cuts it back. Zaha. Oh, just tried to flick it to Mbappe. That would have been such a sick move. Great challenge from Loftus-Cheek. I think Icardi's offside if he goes for this. He's going to go for it anyway. Defending to be done. Leicester coming forward. Kennedy chasing back. Pereira's got forward. Cross comes in. Christensen, call it you like. Heads it back to Kepa. Brilliant, brilliant defending. Slimani holding the ball up for Leicester. Very isolated up there. Played it back, and that's a risk. Hazard nips in there, wins it back. We've got Icardi. Through on goal. Mauro Icardi. He's absolutely shanked it. And he knows it. Didn't even strike it cleanly, let alone get it on target. Ugh. Defending to be done. Campos coming forward. Rudiger. Oh, he's been turned. Ball is lofted towards the back stick. Kennedy is underneath it. Needs to get it clear. Kante back there will mop this up. And finds Icardi. Missed that golden opportunity just moments ago. Here's Zaha. Oh, ref, I'm about to chip it through to Mbappe. Did not mean to time that tackle like that. I meant to smash him there. Oh, Rudiger. I tried to just munch him. Step up. Oh, that's better. Perfectly timed. Who was that? I think it was Christensen. About 3 or 4 attempts to tackle, which were horrific, by the way. I was trying to smash him when he was on the edge of the box. Zaha, what are you doing there? You just run away from the ball, lad. Kante wins it back. Oh, what a ball. Mauro Icardi just not got the pace at all to get away. Half an hour to go. We're going to make 2 exciting changes. Hazard coming off again, along with Wilfried Zaha. Ross Barkley coming on, and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Again, more game time for him. He was impressive last time out. Scored a lovely little genius goal. Hopefully he can do the same here. Got confidence to play him in the Premier League when we're only 1 goal up. Could backfire. You never know. Kante looks left for Kennedy. Hudson-Odoi making a run. He's going to be found. It's his first touch, right? Not bad. Second and third. Going to lay it back to Kennedy, who whips one in. That's a deadly ball. That is such a great goal. And who's on the end of it? Is that Ross Barkley? With his first real involvement in the game, it is. Come on in that cam roll. Not sure why the celebration was cut short, but laid off by Odoi. Brilliant whip from Kennedy and a bullet header from Barkley. Another one. Another one for us. Obviously, not Barkley. Similar to Icardi's header. Sort of technique and power. Good goal. Mbappe, he's had quite a quiet game actually. Here's Barkley. Looks from Mbappe again. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, lovely footwork from Callum Hudson-Odoi and Icardi. Hudson-Odoi could be in here. Oh, he slotted that one wide. Go on, win that, lads. Leicester are pushing bodies forward, which is leaving open spaces. Kante. Icardi lifts it over the top. Difficult effort to take. First time, to be fair. Loftus-Cheek. Icardi, Barkley, Odoi. This is lovely stuff. What the football we've played in the last 10 minutes has been nothing short of sensational. Commentator's curse, we give it away as soon as I say that, but really, really impressive display. Not only have we won, it could have been more than 2, definitely, if we'd have taken our chances, but what's pleased me the most is the football has been amazing, and we've been so solid at the back with Christensen and Rudiger. That is the partnership I think I'm preferring, but Harry Maguire has also been playing well. As a full-time whistle goes, Chelsea 2, Leicester 0, and that was never in doubt. EFL Cup time now, Carabao Cup, whatever you want to call it, and the draw has not been kind to us. We travelled to Goodison Park to take on Everton, who are quite clearly taking this this competition very seriously. They've put out a very strong team. We have not. We've rotated it heavily. I don't think anybody that started the last game is starting this one, but it gives us a chance to have a look at the likes of Kurt Zouma, another look at Kiko Casilla, who kept a clean sheet on his debut. Mason Mount is getting a start. There are some strong names in there as well, like Barkley, Zaha and Jorginho. It's going to be down to them to carry this team, I think. Barkley is not playing up front with Abraham. He's playing in the hole behind. Not sure why it shows it like that. I think it's because we're preset to a 4-2-2-2. Everton coming forward. Here's Tosin. Oh, nice play, nice play. Got a shooting opportunity. Kurt Zouma, have that. What a defensive tackle. That's why we didn't send him out on loan to Getafe. Maybe he should start at the back. Got a lot. We're spoilt for choice at centre-back, to be honest. Here's Tammy Abraham, the big man. Back to Nathan Mount. Mason Mount. Can't even speak today. Jorginho. Back into Tammy. Tammy lays it back to nobody. Here is Mason Mount in possession. Plays it into Jorginho's feet. Looking for Tammy Abraham. Jorginho's continued his run. Tammy might go alone. Instead he slips it through. Vidio's touch was too heavy. Good move though. That's better. Here's Ross Barkley in that pocket of space. Tammy Abraham making a run ahead of him. Is he onside? Tammy. Is he onside? He's going to drill it into the box. That was not probably the best idea. Ball is going to be whipped in. You want Tammy attacking those kind of crosses. That's his strength. He's a big old boy, Tammy. If he was getting on the end of those crosses, I have no doubt he'd be nodding that into the back of the net. But obviously he was the one who made the run into the channel, so forgive him for not being in the box. And Everton's attack breaks down here. So we look to flip it the other way. Not like that, we don't. It's been such a quiet game. Very few chances. Ball's headed on by Barkley. It's Mason Mount. I'm tempted to have a go. Instead I find Tammy Abraham. Mount continues his run. So does Zaha. Abraham's ball over the top. Not quite cute enough to find him, but he's turned his man. Now we can find Mount. That runs too high. Unlucky. Twice I could have got it through to Mount. Probably the second one I'd have been better off playing on the floor, but I was worried it was going to be blocked. And now at the other end, Everton coming forward. Get a foot in, lads. Don't leave your position. Ampadu trying to follow the runner. Good save, Kiko Casilla. That shot from Tosin come out of nowhere. So last chance of the first half. It's going to be a corner to Everton. Goes deep. It's headed away. Barkley picks it up. Nice touch. Looks for Tammy Abraham. Can he take it in his stride? Nearly. He's in though. He is in. Is the keeper going to come a long way? Yeah, Pickford will get that. Unlucky. Half time. 0-0. Substitution made as we go into the second half. Loftus-Cheek has come on in place of Jorginho. Other than that, no changes. We're still going to stick the faith in these younger players. Here is Video. Finds Tammy Abraham. Skips past. No, he doesn't. Thought he was just going to take that down the channel and drive one across goal, but the defender done well, to be fair to him. So did Zuma there. He's had a great game at the back, Kurt Zuma. Here we are, coming forward. Through the middle. No, that was like... Oh, sorry. Thought I was going to deflect that in. Don't forget, took a late Ruben Loftus-Cheek header to get past Peterborough. So forgive us for not scoring against Everton so far, as Mason Mount is muscled off the ball. To be fair, this competition is far from a priority. It's just good to get the fringe players out. What a ball in that was. Walcott keeps it alive. Emerson gets there. Oh, Walcott's turned. Stabs it back in, but look who's there. Kurt Zuma again. Now Ross Barkley finds Video. Tammy Abraham. Video continues his run. Abraham catches it on his neck. Decent. Sergio Roberto. Inside. This is Mason Mount. Through the gap to Tammy. Tammy back to Mount. That's lovely footwork from those two. And he's just not strong enough. Everton coming forward then. That's nicely done. Richarlison. Dispossessed. Really well by Sergio Roberto, who takes the ball away. Finds Alvaro Video. Tammy Abraham making a run. Video plays it into the channel for Tammy to chase. Good first touch. Back to Video. Can Video thread it through? He can. Barkley with the strike. It was all a little bit wild. Making another change. Callum Hudson-Odoi stripped and ready to come on. Alvaro Video is going to be the man he replaces. Here is Bernard taking on Emerson. Good ball in. Kiko Casilla. He kept it out, I suppose. Barkley looks up, sees the run of Hudson-Odoi, who could be in. How's his touches? Ball won't sit for him. Ball would not sit down for him. Loftus-Cheek looks for Hudson-Odoi inside. Here's Wilfred Zaha. A lovely touch. Barkley waiting for support. It arrives on the left in the form of Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who is the hero of this competition so far. Barkley denied by Pickford. Corner driven in by Mason Mount. Headed away. We're going to pick that back up though. Hudson-Odoi will play it back to Mount. Touch. Deliver. Good ball in. Tammy Abraham's header straight at Pickford again. Oh, can't be doing with extra time, lads. Come on. Let's get a winner. Everton coming forward. Ampadu's been skinned. They're pushing forward in so many numbers. We're completely outnumbered. Are they going to cross that? Zuma. Oh, no. Kika, get up. Get up. No. 89th minute. It's Bernard, the man who's put it in. To be fair, that was a difficult one to defend. The cross deflected. It was then going straight onto the head of an Everton man, and then Kiko Casilla tipped it away. But the back stick following in was Bernard. Zuma's deflected. See, we've done everything right up to this point. It's just he was free on his own. To be fair, we've put up a decent show here with a fringe team against a decent Everton side. They might even finish us off here. Could be two. Ampadu tries. Oh, it's a good save from Casilla, actually. They're the ones that we've seen go through Kepa when he kind of puts his leg and his arm out and it goes through the gap. Casilla there just made sure his whole body was behind that. Decent save. Don't think we're going to have time to clear the ball and then launch any kind of counter-attack. It's cleared off the line as well by Kurt Zuma anyway. Hudson-Odoi. Full-time whistle goes. We're out of the EFL Cup. Not a massive problem. Just means one less game where we can have a look at these fringe players. And what are they up to? It's like a real slow-motion Mexican wave. So at the end of this one, we sit in 4th place. I'm quite happy with what I've seen. Obviously, we had just the one Premier League game where we beat Leicester very comfortably. Beat Basel, got our Champions League campaign off to an absolute flyer. We're yet to draw a game this season. 4 wins, 2 defeats. Don't know what the significance of that is, but I just thought I would let you know. We've got a pretty tasty clash to open up the next episode because we're going to be taking on Liverpool, who currently sit top. So I'm looking forward to that one. Make sure you don't miss it by subscribing to the channel. Drop a like if you've enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.